That tops our news tonight at 6, a story that shows just how powerful the grip of addiction can be.
Big time tonight, Devin. Happened right here in Harrison Township, and you are right. The sheriff tells us his deputies came back and said they could not believe once they finally got this driver to stop what she instead did behind the wheel and ignored them standing right outside with their guns.
Put your hands up!
The video is absolutely wild. Macomb County Sheriff's deputies surrounding a driver at gunpoint after she just led them on a dangerous chase. And watch closely. Instead of putting her hands up, she puts her hands on a crack pipe and lights up.
She's heading back to prison and to get one more hit of crack cocaine before she doesn't see the light of day again.
Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Big C back with another one. Glad you are here with me. Hey, before we get into this video, let's take care of the housework. Hey, if you want to support this channel, feel free to give this video a like right now because you are gonna like it. Subscribe and share and comment. That's the way you can support Big C. Also, if you want to support financially, some of you guys contact me and say, hey, how can we support your channel? Bam, I'm going to put my Cash App right here. Feel free to donate if you like. But I pray that you guys are getting value and inspiration out of this channel. But without further ado, let's jump right off into this. First thing I want to say, guys, addiction is hard. Any addiction is hard. But I can only speak for the addiction that had me bound for 23 years, and it was crack cocaine. I don't know about heroin. I don't know about alcohol. I don't know about all these other new drugs out here, but I do know about crack because that thing had me for 23 years. And just like in this video where this woman was about to be arrested, the cops are outside her car, guns drawn, and she decides to take a hit on the pipe. Now, to other people outside, that looks crazy, sounds crazy, but man, if you understood the power that this drug has over an individual, it's all bets off when it comes to you versus crack. And a lot of us, we ride this thing all the way out, and in that our life is just total chaos. This thing destroys people. It takes dreams. It takes hopes. It destroys families. It destroys the individual. It leaves a person feeling hopeless. I remember, man, this thing, it's like I was living in this world, but man, it's like if I could just get this thing off of me, for the life of me, that's what I wanted. But man, I was caught up in that cycle. And for those of you that maybe are addicted, and I'm sure there's people that's probably watching this video and maybe your loved one or your friend or somebody you know is addicted and you don't quite understand what they're going through. I always say this, guys, I don't condone what we do in addiction because it's wrong, the way we hurt people, the way we steal, we lie, we cheat, you know. But on the other side of that, man, this thing, it grips you and it won't let you go. It's a cycle. And an addict finds himself in a cycle. We go through bouts where we might get clean, we might go to a halfway house, we might go to a drug rehab, but 9 times out of 10, we fall back into it. And I know for me, over 23 years, that's the way it was. I'd have a glimmer of hope, like I'm coming out of this thing. I might get 4 or 5 months clean, only to shipwreck it again. And man, you got to understand, addicts, we relapse over and over and over again. And it gets to the point to where we just lose hope. This thing is so addictive, it causes mothers to sell their babies. It causes men and women to prostitute their bodies. It causes people to commit crimes, robberies, kill people over crack. It causes people to lie, steal, and manipulate. This thing, it don't play fair. And the addict's life is just tore up. People on the outside don't understand, and they think that, why don't you just stop this? And for the life of all of us, we wish we could. But it's deeper than that. This thing has a grip on a person, and it's telling them, I am your life. Nothing else matters but this crack. You do whatever you got to do to get it. I don't care about your kids. I don't care about your wife. I don't care about your job. Feed me. And that addict is caught in that cycle, man. I was there for so many years. And I know for me, man, I had given up to the point to where I just thought, this is my life. This is where I'm going to end up. I'm going to end up a statistic out here in these streets because I'm going to either kill somebody and go to jail or somebody's going to kill me. It's just a matter of time when it happens. Because, man, I was out there by any means necessary, hanging with people that had the same mindset. Any means necessary, we going to get high. Living that life day by day, every day. Now, I had bouts where I would have a job and get high that way. But then it would be times when I would lose a job and I'd get straight bout it out there in them streets, man. And that's a life nobody deserves that. I feel you, man or woman, if you're struggling. But I'm here to tell you, I've been there. I know how you're feeling. But take this from Big C. You can overcome, but it's some work got to be done. God brought me out, but he didn't just say, hey, I'm bringing you out. Man, I had to get focused. I had to become accountable. I had to talk about things. I had to do things I didn't want to do. I had to quit going to old people, places, and things. For so many times, I relapsed. But I'm telling you, maybe you're in a relapse state right now. But you can start over. And it could be the very last time. This is, and I speak for me. I don't know nothing about heroin. I know it. I bet it's pretty hard too. I can only speak what had me. And it was crack. Man, that thing had me. All hope was gone. I lived and breathed it for 23 years. I tore my family apart. And everybody that loved me. I tore myself apart. Many dreams gone, smoked away, chasing that little white rock. Chasing that little white rock for 23 years. By any means necessary. Dirty, nasty, filthy, sleeping in abandoned houses, abandoned cars, the Dewdrop Inn. Fleeing bug-infested hotels, motels, getting high, chasing all night long. Up 7-8 days in a week till your body just collapse on you. Take a day rest, 2 days, get back up and back at it. A cycle. A cycle that I couldn't break until God stepped in. I cried out. In that 23rd year, I did not want it no more. All bets were off. God help me. And he came. And it's been 6 years. I come to tell you, you can overcome. You may not think so right now, but you can. But man, it's going to take a program. I can't tell you exactly what to do because I don't know your situation. But if you look at my videos, I give suggestions. Go to meetings, get involved in a church, get around people that are former addicts that have recovered. You got to put some footwork in. You got to go seek this stuff out. Get a program together. Become accountable to somebody. If you know you can't get your paycheck without blowing it, make means to have somebody get it for you. By all means necessary, humble yourself and get over this thing. That's what it's going to take. But you can overcome it. You can overcome it. This thing is powerful. It makes people do some things that they said they would never do. It's just a matter of time. Guys, God wants to deliver you. I don't know how that looks for you. You have to take the initiative and say, God, cry out to God. You have to take the initiative to find resources in your neighborhood to help you. I can't do all of that. I'm just here to motivate you, give you suggestions, and let you know it can be done. I am a living witness. If God can deliver me from that hell, he can definitely deliver you. But it ain't gonna happen by osmosis. It's not just gonna come. And if you fall, you gotta get back up. Gotta get back up. The day we stop and give up, oh yeah, all bets are off. But if we fall, we shake it off and we get back at it. We have no other choice. You deserve it. Give yourself a break. Get your life in order and get those things back. Show your family, show your kids, show your wife, show your husband, show you that you are somebody. And this thing becomes a thing of the past that God will use in your life to thrust you forward in other areas. There's something great on the other side of you getting clean and sober. But you gotta get on the journey. It ain't easy, but it's well worth it. It's well worth it. You deserve it. I deserve it. All addicts deserve it. But you gotta get busy, getting busy. I'm telling you, God will do it. With his help, you can overcome. But you can't be lazy with it. You gotta put some footwork in. Gotta be willing to do some things you don't want to do. Be willing to get uncomfortable. Be willing to talk about things that you don't even like talking about, people. Because that's where that disease and that addiction, that spirit, that's where it festers. Secrets, hidden agendas, way deep down inside. Got to be able to release that stuff. And I'm telling you, you stay diligent, stay committed, be consistent, and watch what God do in your life. He's not a respecter of person. God loves you and he wants the best for you. I want the best for you. So, you guys, we got this. 2023, we still winning. We still winning. Stay focused, guys. If you're falling, get back up. Get busy. Okay? I pray this video has blessed you. You guys stay strong. Stay in the faith. Fight the good fight of faith. We do recover one day at a time. And if you're still here, hit that like button. I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless you all.